congratulations on the win. Texas A&M is up by 11 with 7 minutes to go. Darius, what's your mindset? What's coaching in those timeouts? What enabled you to come back and win this game?
We knew we just had to get stops down the stretch. You know, they went on a little bit of a run. They out-rebounded us, you know, giving them a lot of second chance points. But we ended up fighting. Big shout out to Keyshawn, you know, keeping the game close, making some big plays down the stretch.
You guys had lost Keyshawn Hall, Mustafa Dion throughout the game, and you guys started off the game without Jalen Sellers and Mikey Williams. Against the number 13 ranked Texas A&M team, what does that grit show about you guys? How that you guys fall back from this win even with a depleted roster?
Honestly, it just shows the type of depth we have and the talent we have deep into our bench. You know, Jalen being now, you know, Mustafa and Keyshawn going down. You know, other guys had to step up. You know, other guys been getting prepared, getting more reps in practice, and they came out and showed it today.
Darius, you guys were down 8 with 4 minutes left, and then you went on to hold this team to 1 of 13 down the stretch. How is that a reflection of your defensive tenacity and the defensive culture you're building?
I mean, it's everything that the coach preaches, you know, getting stops late down in the game. You know, we really fought back. We were preaching in the huddle, you know, making sure we get stops, you know, making sure we limit them to 1 rebound or 1 offensive shot, and I think we did a better job of that late in the game.
You guys struggled to score on the interior throughout much of the game. I think you had only 14 points in the paint, but you had the 2 big ones, the dunks from JJ and then the dunk from Benny. What does it say about the offense that you guys were able to kind of find a way and have those guys make those big plays down the stretch?
I could just say our space. We have a lot of great shooters, so you know we get downhill and we penetrate. A lot of guys step up, so easy kicks. We don't want to force nothing in the paint, so I feel like just with our spacing and a lot of shooters, that is the reason why we had a lot of outside shots. But you know, those guys, JJ kept crashing, so eventually, you know what I'm saying, with taking good shots, you're able to get offensive rebounds. So we kept doing that, and JJ ended up getting one down the stretch that was a big time play.
You guys dealt with a lot of perimeter struggles and empty offensive possessions. What was the message in the huddle to try and work through that and find success later on?
Well, you know, we had different guys in who haven't been, you know, playing together in practice as much. So, you know, we just had to get some more chemistry going, keep the ball moving. At the time, we went to a small lineup there with Benny as our 5-man. So we knew we had a chance to really get up and down the floor. You know, they had a big fella who was 6'9", but not as agile and mobile as Benny. So we knew we had to limit them to one shot on offense, and then we could take off and run like we want to.
Jordan, you're from the state of Texas. What's it mean to get a win over a team like A&M?
It feels great, you know. Just I know some of those guys. I played one of those guys last year on Texas A&M. He was on SMU, so I took that a little personal, you know. Just being from Texas, knowing those guys and having some friendship with them, it's a good win.
What's it like to have a court storming again? You had it 1 year ago with Kansas, but to have all the students celebrate on the court with you, what's that like?
You know, it's a great experience, but you know, we're supposed to get that win, so it ain't really. It ain't nothing too big. We went into the game expecting to win and nothing less. You know, we're happy that the fans are excited and that they have so much joy and excitement behind us, but you know, that's what we're supposed to do.
Aside from the immense student turnout that we saw tonight and how it contributed to the energy, there were several football players in attendance tonight. What does that say about the internal support of the UCF athletic community?
It's a lot of support. You know, everybody support each other. This is my first year like playing the Big 12 with this environment. I say I love it, love the support. It's like a dream come true, like a movie scene. So, shoot, hey, I love it.
I asked you guys after the FGCU exhibition how the process of building continuity was reflecting in this team. How would you say your continuity has built over the last few weeks and how it reflected in this win?
I would say we did a decent job today. We had 13 assists, but you know, just playing together. You know, when guys go down like that, you know, different guys get flipped to different colors in practice. So you know, just building more chemistry in practice. You know, playing together. We have a lot of talent and we have a lot of size and agility. So you know, it's not a one-man show here. We have multiple guys who are capable of making shots and making plays. So we trust one another and we just put the ball in each other's hands.
This is the first time a lot of guys have seen JJ Taylor play. He didn't play much at Memphis last year. What do you guys like about his contributions, particularly at the end of the game?
I mean, JJ, he made a lot of great plays down the stretch, defensively and offensively. He had a great offensive rebound. You know, I think put us up 1, which was a huge play down the stretch. You know, as leaders and the older guys on the team, we've been pushing JJ, you know, to get more out of him, and he's been doing a great job of that. He came out and showcased his abilities tonight, and that's only half of it.
know you guys feel like you're supposed to win games like this, but you guys are flying under the radar. I mean, A&M was a team that was ranked number 13. You know, for the season opener to win a game like this, what does it say about this UCF team?
This is a statement game. You know, moving forward, we want to, you know, people underestimate us, but you know, moving forward, we don't have to make people respect us.
What kind of factor can Mustafa be this season for you guys?
Mustafa can be a big factor. You know, he's long, he has a lot of length, he's a 7'2", and he's very skilled offensively. You know, he's getting a lot better defensively, you know, altering guys' shots and with his rebounding. So, you know, we trust him, and with the offense that we play, he can be very helpful.
And I could say on top of that, he was a big factor in this game. Got several blocks and a big time shot down in the stretch that like helped us win.
You guys came out the gate shooting the three-ball at a crazy rate. And then towards later in the second half, when it wasn't falling as much, you guys started attacking the paint more and more, getting to the line. Was that kind of like, was that a plan change in the game, or was it just getting open?
Just knowing the flow of the game, seeing how many fouls, you know, DJ, our leader, he pointed it out to everybody that next foul would be a one-on-one. We kept attacking. You know, DJ, we kept feeding DJ down the stretch. We knew we had the mismatch. We was attacking it all day.
Yeah, I would say early on we fell in love with the 3-ball. Now I told the guys coming to the huddle, you know, we're getting great looks, but let's try to attack them, put some pressure on the rim, you know, see how they guard and see if they can protect the paint as well. You know, eventually we got into the 1-1, so I was just like, you know, let's keep attacking. And our shots fell from the perimeter, which made it easier for us to attack.
On that note, you guys started the game 0 for 8 and 1 of 12. So how did you keep composure when they weren't falling early?
Honestly, we missed a lot of great shots. Like a lot of guys, you know, shot open shots that they make in practice. So we weren't mad at those shots at all. You know, a good shot is not a mistake. So, you know, coach is happy living with those shots 9 times out of 10.
I know Jalen was going to be such a big factor in this team. Of course, I know we went down to the exhibition game a couple weeks ago. How did this team come together after that injury? Just kind of rally around him and having other guys step up in his absence.
Just knowing how much Jalen is, how hard he goes as a leader. You know, us as brothers, we brotherhood. So when one brother fall, we look at that and we take pride in that, and we go hard for each other.
Johnny wants to build this team as a defensive team, but what does it say? Shots aren't falling. It's easy for heads to droop, and maybe for offense struggles to kind of take away some energy defense. What does it say that in the first game, you guys kept the defensive intensity where you needed it to be to give your offense a chance to catch back up, to get back up?
Honestly, it's been something we preached all summer. You know, offense is not something that's going to go in every night. You know, you can't always rely on the ball to go in, but you know, when you're on those roads and you're in those tough environments, you know, defense is one of those things that travel. You know, shout out to Night Nation, man. They were great, you know, with their enthusiasm and energy down the stretch.
You guys obviously play up-tempo, but a lot of those fast break opportunities weren't translating. How were you able to settle down, especially down the stretch, knowing that you could win this game?
You know, I feel like down the stretch, we end up just, you know, taking advantage of being in foul trouble. You know, we were in the bonus late in the game, so, you know, we shot a lot of free throws towards the end of the game. You know, we didn't capitalize on a lot of those fast break points, but, you know, that's something that we'll go over in film and make sure that we correct.
Talking about down the stretch, you guys were down around 10 with around 5 minutes to go, and you guys held Texas A&M to 1 point in the last 5 minutes. What was the mindset going into it? And what did you guys realize? All right, this game is in reach.
We knew with Wade being the shooter and the scorer he is, we knew he was going to try to get shots up, and we contained him. Our focus was to contain him. We stopped him and force everybody else to try to make plays. We'll be in good position to win the game.
Talk about that final possession. They get 3 offensive rebounds and kick it out each time. You guys hoping it doesn't go in. Talk about the effort on that play.
You know, it's honestly something I got on the team about. You know, we can't allow that to happen. We can't keep allowing them to get second and third chances. You know, hoping for something to go in. We got to eliminate that, get the defensive rebound, and then, you know, seal the game.
You guys obviously didn't have Mikey in this game, didn't have Jalen, and then you lost Keyshawn and Mustafa to foul trouble. How does that characterize the next man up mentality for you guys, and how did you lean on that to find success?
Even in practice, we have guys go down sometimes, and coach always preach next man up. We gotta have next man mentality. You know, bring in when somebody go down, somebody else got to step up and play that role and play hard. So just having that mindset.
One more question. You guys have fun tonight?
Oh yeah, tonight was great. You know, especially I told them in the huddle. You know, when we get in stops and, you know, forcing them to take tough shots, and we get out in our transition and play our offense that we want, and the coach preaches, you know, it's fun. You know, I can see the guys have a smile on his face, you know, a lot of connectivity and continuity going on.
I didn't even know the time of the day. I thought it was daytime.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Guys, appreciate it.
Thank you.